Hey, here I am sat in the car because today, and I know this is old news for some of you in England, but in Wales here today, some of our children are back to school. Even within our house, it's only some are back today, some are back after Easter. But what I want to just acknowledge today is that for some of those children, and maybe for some of the staff as well, and maybe even for some of us as parents, as our children go back into the formal education setting, there is some fear, and some of that is understandable because of what's going on in the world at the moment, and because we've become used to doing things a different way. We certainly different feelings and experiences within our own home. Some children excited to be going back to school and some not so. And if anybody you know is experiencing fear at this time, the only encouragement I want to bring you today is that if you experience the love of God, then in 1 John 4 we hear that his love drives out fear. That was not supposed to be a pun based on the fact that I'm back from doing a school run and I'm sat in the car where I've been driving, but I'll take it. Last year we did an illustration in one of our Sunday mornings where we had some pepper in a white plate and just put some pepper on it, and with a tiny little drop of washing up liquid, if you put in that plate with some water and some pepper all spread around, if you put a little tiny drop of washing up liquid into that water on your finger or however, then it drives all the pepper to the side. And I understand God's love like that. Just a little tiny realization of how great and how powerful God's love is can help us to see our fears driven to the side. Doesn't mean that they're eradicated forever or that we don't think about them from time to time, but actually when we can get that security and that knowledge of God's love, then our fears kind of get put into perspective of how good and how much he loves us. There was a song that was really helpful for us at the beginning of the first lockdown, when the coronavirus pandemic was just beginning to have its influence last year. And it says that my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love.
When darkness tries to roll over my bones, when sorrow comes to steal the joy I own, when brokenness and pain is all I know, I won't be shaken. No, I won't be shaken, 'cause my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Oh, shame no longer has a place to hide, and I am not a captive to the light, and I'm not afraid to leave my past behind. Oh, I won't be shaken. No, I won't be shaken, 'cause my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Oh, there's power that can break off every chain. There's power that can empty out a grave. There's resurrection power that can save. There's power in your name. Power in your name. There's power that can break off every chain. and save. There's power in your name, power in your name. 'Cause my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand